right, breaking news. We have some new stuff coming to Dokkan Battle, which is the EZA for the AGL Transforming Zamasu details, as well as the Hope Sword Trunks EZA. So we're going to go through their details in today's video to see if they are broken. But global, you got the top grossing reward. So enjoy your 30 Dragon Stones, 35 tickets. I believe JP's already gotten theirs a long time ago. The co-op mission rewards are out. So we got the free wallpaper, which looks like this on your home screen, which is pretty cool. Actually looks really good on that Dokkan home screen. So let's start off with the translations for the AGL Zamasu. If you guys don't know, he has two transformations. First in Merge Zamasu and then into the corrupted form. So hope you guys are ready. Let's jump into it. Realm of Gods leader for 170% and extreme class for 130% as expected. Raise defense infinitely and causes immense damage and greatly lowers defense. This is great. Attack and defense 140%. Key +2 to all extreme class allies, which is nice. Reduce damage received by 40%. I was hoping maybe a little bit higher, maybe 50%, but that has stayed the same. Recovers HP by 10% at the start of the turn. At least he has some starter turn defense, which is good, applied with that 40% damage reduction. And then some infinite raising defense is good. I believe the Potara conditions won't be changed. I mean, it's already like the fastest it can be, which is the third turn at the start of the turn. Then once you turn into Fusion Zamasu, he raises attack and defense infinitely. So he's still stacking defense, which is nice. Greatly lowers defense. 2 key, 150% attack and defense. 2 key support still for extreme. And then reduces damage received by 50%. So this is where he actually increased his damage reduction. An additional 50% attack when launching a super attack. An additional attack in the turn when an attack is received. So that will help him trigger a potential additional super attack through the hidden potential system. I don't know if there's actually... it doesn't say that there's a chance to do a super attack with this additional attack. But then he's able to recover 10% HP when HP is 90% or less. Kind of an upgrade. Used to be 80%. Recovers 10% HP at the end of the turn whenever this character receives 5 or more attacks. And then you can transform into the corrupted form whenever you like. So you can keep this, honestly, and then keep on stacking, which is really good. Really, really good. And he's healing you, which is really nice. Super solid. Not to mention that link set. So now when he gets into his corrupted form, or whatever we're going to call it, he massively raises attack for 1 turn. So no more stacking defense, but this is a new part of his super attack mechanic. Massively lowers defense. Key +6. Attack +300%. And defense 100%. So it's good that he keeps getting some defense. That was the one big flaw of him with pre-EZA. But it is reduced damage received by 30%. Additional attack +50%. And high chance for attacks to be critical hits when attacking. That's good. So you can just literally just stack additionals onto this guy. And you don't have to worry really about criticals. And then you can keep on like infinite stacking with him, which is really cool. Launches a super attack every 2 attacks performed in battle at least once per turn. That's kind of cool. That is a guaranteed additional super attack that you know is going to happen. And then for 3 turns since appearing, defense +50%. Pretty cool. Disables enemies' guard and superclass allies attack -10%, which is nothing really. So honestly, I'm really liking this Zamasu, even though I'm probably never going to be able to use him. But he's really good. Really, really good. Now we're going to have a look at the transformation Trunks, which I hope is very good because he has a soft spot in my heart. I've used him so many times back in the day. I hope he is just as good as the AGL Zamasu. So let's begin here. Leader skill is Future Saga, 3 key 170% with a super class lead of 3 key and 130%. Raises attack infinitely and greatly raises defense for 3 turns. Let's go. Let's go. That's huge actually, because I feel like this part is the weakest part, obviously, for this Trunks, and he needs it badly. That's the one thing I want from him, is like just to make him be able to survive maybe till he gets into stacking Trunks. Causes immense damage to the enemy. Attack defense 140%, 2 key to all superclass allies. Launch an additional attack with a high chance for it to be a super attack. Critical chance +30% for the turn per attack performed. That's probably the one part I didn't like, maybe. The critical chance, I feel like maybe damage reduction would have been much more helpful for this guy, just like how they did with Zamasu. That's alright, it's alright. And then for the Super Saiyan Trunks, this is when he has to cook. SA greatly raises attack and defense. We love that. That's a 50% stack. Immense damage to the enemy. Attack defense 150%, 2 key to all superclass allies, key +1, and additional attack defense 25% at the start of each turn, up to 100% and 4 key. So that's actually a lot better than his old form. It took so long to get to his max capability. That back then, I feel like it was understandable, but now, obviously, with these harder, really quick events, you kind of want to make sure that you can get his max capability off as soon as possible. So compared to 8 turns from his previous form into now 4 turns is a big upgrade, and it's a little bit higher stats as well. Launches an additional attack with it, a great chance for it to become a super attack. That's good. That means you can get a triple stack. And then launches an additional attack. There's a high chance for it to become a super attack from turn 4 since appearing. Potential 4 stack. That is good. The only problem is there's no real long events like that for that long. Because remember, you have to wait till turn 3 to transform with him. And then wait, I believe, 4 turns after transformation in order to get that additional stack. If there's ever like a really harsh long event, this guy is going to be so nice to have. Critical chance plus 30% for each attack performed. Again, I would have liked that to be damage reduction or something like that. I wonder how fast this guy stacks. That's the one thing I'm really curious about. Because both of the units' stats are really good. Both AGL Zamasu and Trunks. Like, their stacks got to be good, right? And the defense stat and everything like that. And then we have Sword Hope Trunks here. Massively raises attack for 1 turn. Immense damage to the enemy, massively lowers the defense of the enemy. Attack plus 40% and 20% defense per key sphere obtained. So slight little upgrade. And attacks are critical attacks, so guaranteed crits. 3 key to all superclass allies, and additional 50% when super attacking when 4 or more key spheres are obtained. Randomly changes a certain type of key sphere to tech key spheres. I don't know if the translation missed this part, but he should have effective against all types. If not, Dokkan must have removed it. Not too sure. This is what I'm going based off. So just a slight upgrade. I feel like it is very rare for me to transform into this state anyway, but I'm sure he would cook really hard, especially with the massively raised attack as well. Now, there are more EZAs coming, which is the INT Mai here. Obviously, we saw this in the Dokkan Now video. As for her details, Time Traveler's 3 key and 130% stats, or INT Type's 3 key and 90%, raises defense for 1 turn, supreme damage, and high chance to stun, defense plus 120%, attack plus 80% when attacking, Time Traveler's support for 2 key and 40%, that's really good, and then an additional key plus 1 and attack and defense plus 10% if they are super types, so super Time Travelers are 50% support, great chance of stunning the attacked enemy, great chance of evading enemies attacked after they were hit with this character's super attack. So that's more like a second, third slot unit, which is okay. When there is a Future Saga category enemy, defense plus 80% when attacking. Foresees enemy super attack when HP is 70% or lower. That's pretty cool. So really good support with great dodging capabilities. Only thing is, if you're versing 2 enemies, be careful, because remember, this dodging is based on who you super attack. I've made that mistake multiple times with Jackie Chan by accident. And the last card we're looking at for today's video, I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, of course. Closing in on 100,000 subscribers is the EZA for the physical Gowasu and Zamasu. So the very awkward thing about Gowasu and Zamasu is that they're super physical, and they get buffs when versing extreme class enemies, which is not really ideal when you're using with the brand new LR Tech Merge Zamasu. So they have to be really crazy with their EZA. So let's have a look at the English translations here. Their super attack is greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. That's a great start. They still seal the enemy's super attack. All allies 3 key defense plus 70%. Imagine they increase that to like 100%. That'd be insane. And then additional all allies key plus 1 attack plus 30% when all allies attacking the same turn are Realm of Gods. Not too hard of a restriction. Key plus 5, attack plus 140%, defense plus 70% when there's an extreme class enemy after attacking. At least they get some defense, and still win that meta where we're always versing extreme enemies anyway. Attack plus 70% and defense 140% when there is a super class enemy after attacking. So it's a switcheroo. Alright, alright. And then an additional attack and defense plus 70% when performing a super attack. Seems like they get a lot of defense when they attack, which sounds pretty good. I just don't know how much it really is, combined with the greatly raised attack and defense. Hopefully it's enough where you can survive a super attack with the Zamasu field. But you let me know what you guys think, and you guys let me know who your favorite EZA for this bunch is. But that's going to wrap up the details. It's probably a data download tomorrow for them. I'm not too sure if they're going to release any more cards in this data download. It might just be them. So make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.